Hello again, and welcome to the channel. My name's Jene, and we're going to be doing a full post review on this painting here that you see. This painting comes from victoriousmoon.com, and there is a little bit of a story here, so here it goes. Bailey from victoriousmoon.com reached out to me on August 13th and asked to see if I would consider doing a review on one of their products. So I reached back out to Bailey, said yes, I would consider, and then Bailey sent me a link to a page that had, I believe, 8 diamond paintings. This was one of them. Now the criteria was pick one of the paintings on that page, and it would be a 50 by 50. I could choose the type of drill, so it could be round or square. Then copied the link, send that back to Bailey, and Bailey would send me an email giving me the tracking number for the package. Now, I went ahead and sent that to Bailey on August 15th. I received an email from Bailey with the tracking number on August 27th. I received the painting on September 9th, and I did an unboxing. I will have that link down below in the description if you're interested in taking a look. I would highly recommend you take a look at that unboxing. So we're going to go over the pros and cons. We're going to start with the cons first and then end with the pros, as I like to end with a happy note. So there are a few things about this painting that I ran across that I would consider cons. One is going to be the way the product is packaged. Now, when the store packages their product and hands it over to the shipping company, it is no longer in their hands. However, by saying that, the store can take some steps to ensure that their canvas is protected. And doing that, what they can do is wrap the canvas around a foam core. Now, some diamond painters don't particularly care for foam core wrapping, some do. Me, personally, I would have preferred to see this canvas around a foam core, and the reason for that is, if you take a look at the length of time it takes for a painting to come to us from across the pond, that painting is going to take a lot of beating and pressure from other things that are surrounding it. If it's wrapped around a foam core and in a box, that foam core is going to take on a lot of the pressure. It's going to absorb any type of pounding that goes on. But when it's not wrapped around a foam core and it's just in a box freely, it's going to take the shape of the box, one, and if there's any pressure or something sitting on top of it, it's going to take on that shape as well. So for the store, if they consider that, putting it on a foam core is going to take away some, not all, but some of that damage away. This particular painting was not wrapped around a foam core. It was rolled in a box, and you had your drills and your toolkit as its sole support in the center. When I received the product, the box was scrunched, and it also had a couple of creases on that. Because of the creases, there was some rivering in the adhesive which needed to be fixed. So if it were around a foam core, it would have had a better chance of not having those rivers. I'm not saying that it would be 100% protected, but it would have given it a better chance. Personally, for myself, when I purchase a diamond painting, I don't want to have to spend 20 to 30 minutes doing canvas repair. That's just me. So again, my suggestion to the store would be to wrap your product around a foam core, especially since it is double-sided adhesive. Another issue that I found with the painting was the training wheels. Now, some diamond painters do like training wheels, some do not. My personal preference, I prefer no training wheels. But if you're going to have training wheels, if there's any way possible, the color of the training wheel could be a light gray or a white would be far better than black. And the reason why I say that is if you do not put those drills right on top of that training wheel, that black training wheel will show up, and it makes it very difficult to cover it, especially with the adhesive that is on this canvas. So that would be my next suggestion to the store, is if the training wheels must be on your canvas, change the color to a light gray or a white. That way it won't show up on the end result of the painting. Another issue that I had was with the 310s. As we all know, if there's going to be any issues with the drills, it will be with our 310s. I didn't have any issues with nubs or concave drills, but my issue is that the 310s were literally stuck together, and it was very difficult to pry them apart, even with a drill separator. So I decided, after I tried to separate them on my own and with a drill separator, that it would probably be best for me to just swap them out with some spare drills that I had, and that worked out pretty good. Another thing I'd like to suggest to the store too would be to make the background of the painting, meaning the design underneath the adhesive, color coded to match the drills. And the reason why I say that is that when you're working with round drills, ultimately the background is going to appear, and if it's color coded, it blends nicely in with those drills. So now we're going to go over the pros. One of the pros I'm going to go over with is their adhesive. They have a very strong adhesive with this canvas, and there is a good side to that, and then there's a not so good side to it. The good side to it is, if you're working with a diamond painting that is a square, you will not need to seal this. Those drills are not going to budge, they're not going to move, so you won't need to seal it. With a round drill though, I would highly recommend sealing it, and the reason for that is you're going to have exposed drill field. With that area being exposed, and if you don't frame it behind glass, it's going to pick up dust and debris, and it's going to look kind of nasty. So if it's a round drill, highly recommend sealing them for that reason. The other reason why it's kind of iffy is if you don't place those round drills just right over that training wheel, you're going to need a pair of heavy duty tweezers to pluck that drill off the canvas, because it's not going to slide. Now, some of us like adhesive where it doesn't slide, and some of us like it where it slides just a little bit so that we can reposition that drill. This particular adhesive is not going to allow you to slide. So if you're one that likes a little bit of sliding, this is not the adhesive for you, because it won't do it. If you're the type that likes a really strong adhesive, this is perfect. It's perfect. So their adhesive is really strong, and that I do like. Another thing that I like about this store is the way they package their drills. They all come in their pre-packaged Ziploc bag, and if you're a diamond painter that does not have storage container systems and really don't want to spend a ton of money on storage systems, this kit is perfect for that reason. All of your drills come in pre-packaged Ziploc bags, which I really do like. Another thing I love about this store too is their drills. Now, I've not done a square drill yet, so I can't compare squares, but their round drills are beautiful. They have lots of shine. The sparkle in them is unbelievable. So this is behind plexiglass, so you can still see those drills and the shine that comes off of those drills. So I really do like their drills. But again, these are just round drills. I have not done a square drill from this company yet, so I can't compare the squares. Also with these drills, I had very, very minimal garbage. I didn't have any nubs, no concave drills. There were some drills that had a little bit of dimpling, but it wasn't enough for me to be concerned over. It was very small. So their drills I really do like. One other thing I wanted to bring up before I end the video, and that is the detail that this painting shows. Now, again, this is a 50 by 50, and I find that the details on the seagrass looks beautiful. The sky looks really nice. I'm just going to move this a little bit here. Okay, so you can see the dark clouds right through here, and you can also see some of the sky through here, and it looks beautiful. The one thing I thought was not so detailed is the sun portion just around the top. The reflection looks really good, and the reflection off of the sea looks really good, but I just felt that this area here is just a little distorted or pixelated. So a 50 by 50 might be a little too small for this painting, but everything else looks really, really good. I like the, I'm just going to move this a little bit more here. I like the path here that goes towards the ocean and the water. The only thing is, and again, this is my personal preference, but because the picture is small, you don't see the definition from the sand to the water. Now, I don't know if that's the way the picture's supposed to look, but for me, I would like to see that a little bit more detailed. And again, I think that might be because of the size of the painting, but I could be completely wrong on that. So that is my review in regards to this painting. Would I recommend this store? With the two paintings that I've done this one for victoriasmoon.com, and I've done a different painting for victoriasmoon.uk. I would say with the round drills, yes, I would recommend them. I like the fact that their adhesive is very strong. I like the quality of their drills other than their 310s. And again, it's not the quality of the drills themselves, it's the fact that they're stuck together and they're so hard to pull apart. But I do like the quality. I like the fact that there's very minimal garbage. I like the fact that there was no nubs. I didn't have to deal with concave drills. Very little dimpling. So I do like their drills. And again, I'm only basing that on the round drills. I like the fact that the kit comes with drills that are already pre-packaged in their Ziploc bags. That way it makes it a lot easier for new diamond painters or diamond painters that prefer to work out of Ziploc bags. It really does make a big difference. To recap, as far as the cons, again, suggestion would be to look over your packaging process and consider the fact that a lot of these kits are going to be coming across the pond, which means that they're going to be sitting in a container with a lot of other stuff, and that stuff can be very heavy. It can cause a lot of havoc with the box that it's traveling in and can cause canvas damage. Also consider taking away the training wheels. If you can't take away the training wheels, consider changing the color from black to a light gray or possibly white, and that would really help just in case those drills are not completely on top of that training wheel, and that way the training wheel won't show up in the background. Another thing to consider would be to color code your mapping so that way everything blends in really nicely with round drills. That would be a bonus. I really did enjoy doing this painting, and I find that it looks pretty good considering the size that it is. So by saying that, everyone, let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. If you liked the video, please give it that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you didn't like the video, totally understand. But if you can let me know in the comments below what you didn't like about the video, that way it helps me improve my videos in the future. Also, if you're new to the channel, a big howdy and welcome. If you like what you see and you like what you heard, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you join the family. But don't forget to hit the bell that's right next to that subscribe button. That bell will indicate when I've uploaded my next video. So everyone, if this is morning for you, have a very pleasant morning. If this is afternoon for you, have an excellent rest of your afternoon. And if this is evening for you, have a very relaxing evening. Again, my name is Jene, and thank you for joining me today on the review. We'll talk again real soon. Bye, everyone.